I don't know. I should wait a bit for people to join this chat. I'm getting used to this thing now. Getting used to it. Small, small. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe I'll sing until everybody joins in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me drink water first. Clear my throat. Welcome, 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 welcome to this live chat. Welcome to my weekly live chat where we discuss Big Brother Ninja. So we're currently in week 7 and it's hold on 1 second. Now we're set. We're currently in week 7, Big Brother Ninja, and how say how how has this week been for you? It has been for me. It has been just okay. That's how I just feel about this week. It's just okay for me. Nothing really phenomenal or interesting happened this week. Although this week is supposed to be, I think production thought that this week is going to be the hottest week because they introduced this twist. More on that later. But yeah, but at the end of the day, okay, let's just talk about it now because it's one of the highest thing that happened this week. So there's a twist introduced where the housemate is going to pick up the red phone and there's supposed to be like an eviction twist. And let me know what you think about that twist first of all in the comment. Did it bang? Did it not bang? I'll also hear your comment. But spoiler alert, for me, that twist, like they say, jig. That twist is not jig at all. I didn't like that twist. But first of all, before we talk about the week, let's talk about who is going home today. Let me know in the chats. Who you think is going home today? So we have 19 housemates still in the game, and this is week 7. And first of all, do you think that it's going to be just 2 people getting evicted? You think it'll be just 2 people getting evicted today, or you think that we're going to have like a massive eviction? So out of the 19 housemates, the head of house is safe, K Bobo is safe. Then the people that answer the red telephone, the Day, Joanna, and Rude Boy, they're safe for the week. Then we have 14 more housemates up for eviction tonight. So who do you think is going home? Who has the biggest chance of going home? My analysis is going to be from the social media space and just the fan base thing. That's how I'm going to be analyzing my my predictions for today. Tracy. Everyone have been saying that Tracy needs to go, and because people have this perceived notion of how Big Brother Nigeria housemate should be. They're saying that Tracy is not entertaining enough. And to me, I like Tracy. Tracy is like a baby, but I'm wondering is tonight going to be her last night in the Big Brother Nigeria house? I'm thinking maybe. I'm thinking maybe not at the same time because Tracy has proven time and time again to still be in this game. Because Doris went home, Tracy survived. That should tell you a lot of things that people are really putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to Tracy. Trade Nation is a pretty small fan base, so that's why everybody is really confused at why Tracy is still here. So since Tracy has proven that you cannot take me out of this house, let's leave her aside. Who do you think is going home? For me, I think tonight might be the end of Denari's journey. Denari came to the show. He was at the bottom 3 in the first week, and was the first week of I think it was in the bottom 3. So we know that Denari was not such a strong character. So Denari might go home because now that Taurus is out of the house, he has gone back into his shell. He's very quiet. He's a quiet guy, and it doesn't mean that he's not entertaining. But I just think that he misses his baby. I think he should go and meet his baby. He should go and meet Doris. They should go and do their double D together. They should go to Anambra State, and they should just live their beautiful fairy tale. I like their relationship is something that nobody saw it coming. Not even Doris. Doris never see that relationship coming, and it just happened. So, and I'm somebody that loves organic stuff. And for the fact that that relationship was really organic, because Doris even nominated Denari for the first time when they told them to come and nominate in that room. She nominated Denari. So I think that they should go outside and continue their love. Who else is in the house who I think is going home? Funny enough, if you asked me this question on Monday last week, I would have said Midday and Bright. Morgan will go home this week too. But now I'm thinking, oh, leave them in the house. Leave them in the house. But I think that there is a chance that they might go home as well. So what do you think? This one is like a wild swing for me. Either Midday Bright might also go home tonight. It might be the end of their journey. I don't have any fears for Zita because I'm seeing a lot of people voted for Zita this week. People really campaigned for Zita. People were on Zita's side a lot this week. So I think she's going to be staying in the house. Who else I know definitely Kola is not going anywhere. Definitely Imisi is not going home. Coin is not going home. Who else is in that house? What about Jason J? Do you think Jason J might go home today? Will this be the end of Jason J's journey? I don't think so. I think that Jason will have his time, but not this week. Yeah, that's something I think for Bright, Morgan, and Media that in as much as they have a chance of going home, because Doris went home, it could possibly be anybody. But at the same time, I think that they'll have their day, not now. So yeah, those ones are going to stay aside. Who else is in the house out of the 14 people that are going to be evicted? Definitely Faith is not going home. That's five. So Coin, Midday, Bright, Paula, Faith, Emisi. Do you think Isabella is not? I don't think Isabella is going home yet. Isabella has people voting for her. If she goes home, it will be a surprise for me. Sultana, I've not really analyzed Sultana a lot, but I think for people who talk about Sultana, so I don't think Sultana is going home. I think as Sultana's fans, the Sultans, they have like a point to prove, so they're going to definitely vote. Sultana might go. I don't think Sultana is going to be in top five, except she wins head of house or the immunity card. So she will have her day. But yeah, so Sultana is not going home this week. I don't think she's going home this week. Who else is in the house at the moment? Do you think Mensa is going home? Mensa, I don't think Mensa is going home yet. Culture, I think there's a possibility that Culture might go home this Sunday. Do you think that this is going to be the end of the road for Culture? I'm not sure. Somebody Gift is saying, so what about Bright? Okay, is Bright going home? For me, I don't know if Bright is going home. I am just saying that he might go home. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am just worried. At first, I was saying, okay, maybe Bright and Mide can go home. But now, watching them this week, I'm like, maybe I don't want Bright to go home yet because I don't know. Bright, I think Bright. For the first time I saw Bright, Mide, Kola, that entire group, I was thinking, okay, these people are going to go far in the game. They might not win it, but they're going to go far. But looking at the entire social media thing, I don't know. Someone has said Bright is going nowhere. Okay, I'm assuming it's a Bright fan. I don't think he's going home today. I don't think today will be his day. I don't think so. I think he should stay another week. Midday as well. I don't think they're going to go home this week. I don't know. Who else? The only person I know for sure. What about Tracy? Tracy, okay, earlier on I analyzed Tracy that maybe Tracy, because everybody was saying Tracy's going to, and Tracy has stayed. I will admit that I'm one that I voted for Tracy. That first time I voted for Tracy, his day might be 90 years. That's what I'm saying, that he might be the person that will go all the way to the end. I'm talking about Bright Morgan now. But for Tracy, I left Tracy aside because since she has proven that I go nowhere, you're going to see me in this house. That's why I'm leaving her aside. But I'm thinking Denari might go home because he's missing his baby so much. He's missing Doris so much. So it's not best that they go home and just like, I'm anticipating the reunion. Yeah. Somebody said Denari call. Tracy is going home today. Maybe today might be Tracy's day, but I'm thinking Denari. I think Denari is definitely going home. That's my prediction. Denari. I'm thinking of another person that's going to join Denari outside. I don't think Mensa is the one that's going to go home today. It's pretty tough. So who is going to go home with Denari? I don't know. I cannot remember all the housemates in the house right now. I know Dede is safe. I know Joanna is safe. Ruboy is safe. Telma is safe. And Ruboy, Dede, Joanna, Telma, and Kiba, they are safe. Who else is in their house that might go home? I know Sultana, people are voting for Sultana. I know Isabella, people for Isabella. Imisi cannot go home. Coin cannot go home. They who else is there? Strong contenders. Faith cannot go home. Who is in that place? Is it gonna be Jason J's week? Will Jason J go home? As Ola Yusuf said, Denari and Tracy. I don't want to put Tracy there because Tracy has given people eye blow many times that I go nowhere. You're gonna see me on your screen. So I don't know if Tracy's going home for sure. Uh so Ola Yusuf has locked in that Tracy is going home today. For me, it's just Denari now. I'm thinking of the other housemate that will go with Denari. I know Zita is not going home because people voted for Zita. Culture, Denari, Isabella, or Mide. That's true. Thank you for reminding me. Culture might go home today. So I'm thinking, I still think Culture will not go home. So let me lock in my own now. I think Denari is going home this week because he's even giving the vibe that he's going home. Why did you say these people are safe? Even Mide too is safe. I don't know if she's going to be. No, I'm not saying that's safe. I'm saying that maybe this might be their week, but I'm not sure. I don't want Mide to go home this week anymore. Yeah, she should stay. Maybe ninth week, like Yusuf said, maybe ninth week they'll go home. But for now, no. So let me think. I think Culture. I don't know. Culture, Denari. Then if it's three people, I think Tracy will go on today. Tracy, oil and gas. Maybe tonight to be her ninth. Who knows? So yeah, so I think that'll be my three top um contenders for people that will probably go home tonight. Tracy, Culture, and Denari. Sure, Kola is not. Yeah, Kola is definitely not going home. Kola is definitely not going home tonight at all. Definitely not going home tonight at all. Who else is there? Who else is on that? Who else is in that house? Yeah, I just that's my picks. Denari, write it down. Denari, Culture, and maybe if it's three people, maybe Tracy. Denari, Tracy, and Culture. Yeah, I agree with you, Ola Yusuf. Sure, yeah, I agree with you, Ola Yusuf. That I am with Ola Yusuf on this one. Denari, Tracy, and Culture are most likely going home tonight. About the week that we just had, did you enjoy this week? Let me know what you thought about the fake eviction. Do you think that it was fair? Do you think that it was not fair? If I'm going to be talking about the logistics, the entire, so I'm going to let me just step back first. I'm going to analyze it from two sides. First of all, I'm going to think about it from the side of okay, maybe the fans and what the organizers are thinking. I'm also going to look at it from how interesting was this. So, first of all, Big Brother told us to anticipate an explosive twist like they always do. And for me, I always like these kind of things. I want to be entertained. So the red telephone was the way of entertaining us this week that it's going to be a big twist. And when the twist happened, it was very bland for me. I did not really. I wanted something more, something tougher, something. It must have not even been eviction per se, just something more interesting that nobody will see coming. But it was very predictable. So I not really enjoyed the twist. For the price of answering that telephone, these housemates they have immunity for the week. Do you think that that was very fair, or do you think that it wasn't fair at all, or are you just indifferent about it? That Big Brother's house, Big Brother rules, Big Brother's rules. I just think that for me now, at first when I said, "Oh, they are going to have immunity," I was like, "Okay, people are safe. Okay, good for them." But now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that okay, this is nice. It's going to be nice if Big Brother on Monday tells the housemate to nominate, because definitely, if all the people that have no immunity this week are supposed to be nominated in the diary room, because imagine now that the housemates today will learn that Rude Boy, and Joanna for answering the telephone they got immunity. I don't think that it really sit well with them well, and that's where the mind game comes in. So now if Vibora tells them that oh come and nominate, they will definitely nominate Dede, they'll nominate Joanna, they'll nominate the housemates love Rude Boy though. The housemates love Rude Boy. But yeah, that's what I just think. Right. So about the twist, I feel indifferent about it. I'm not really feeling it like that. I'm not angry about it. I'm just okay. I'm just nonchalant towards that twist. But for the housemates this week, which housemate do you think has fallen off? That they came with such great momentum and now they're just in the back burner, they're just not sure of themselves, they're just there in the middle. I would say Isabella, and I will also say, of course, Sultana. When Sultana came to the show, the first night we saw Sultana, I was like, oh my god, okay. But someone said personally, I like Color to Go. That's Richard. Yeah. If we're going by the logic, let's just pause for the topic for now. If I go by that logic, Richard, I agree that you might want Color to go, but I know Color is not going anywhere this week because he has a huge fan base. So it's just like you know, personally, yeah, like you said, personally, I like Color to go home. But on a real, if I'm going to be real, if I'm going to go by the numbers, I don't think Kola is going home this week. Maybe later on. Yeah, not now. Kola is not going home now at all. But who do you think is like? But who do you think? Like I was saying, who do you think fell off during? Do you think fell off like before they came with there was such great competition, but now they are just in the background. Like I think Sultana. I think Sultana and Jason. I was not a fan of Jason, but for me, I think that Jason came with so much momentum, and people were like, "Oh, is this guy? He won first head of house." You know, Zita Delari Tracy Culture going. This is from Chidima. I don't think Zita is going home because Damboski was what's it called now? Damboski really fought for Zita this week that we should vote for Zita. Sultana and Zita. Oh, I don't think Sultana is going home. I think Sultana will have a day, but not today. Okay. Ola Yusuf is saying Sultana and Zita for people that fell off, that came with so much momentum. But let me answer Chidima first. So I don't think Zita is going home now because Damboski was rooting for her outside, and also a lot of divas voted for Zita allegedly. That's what I saw on Twitter. A lot of divas, as Dede's fans, voted for Zita because she stood up for Dede. So I don't think Zita is going home now. He doesn't have fans. Oh, my Mide is safe. Someone said Chidima is saying that Kola doesn't have fans. Another person, Media and Bright, be leaving tonight. Yeah, I thought Media and Bright be leaving tonight on Monday, but I don't think so anymore. And although, if you think about it, Denari, Dothraki, that's Doris's fans, might be voting for him, but I don't think it's enough. Because if Dothrakis are so strong, they would have saved Denari. I know Denari is definitely going on today. Her man doesn't have fans. It happened last year, but let's just vote. Okay. I think Zita is not going home. I don't think Zita is going home at all. Maybe Tracy, I will agree, but Zita, I don't think Zita is going home. I don't think she's going home at all. I don't think this is Zita's week. Maybe next week, but this week, people like Zita this week a lot, so I think she's going to stay. But the only person I'm just really sure of is Denari and Culture. I think this is Culture's time. Culture's time have elapsed. How about Mensan? Do you think that Mensan is still? So Chidima said people can put energy to vote who is not their fan. True. Still true. You have a point. But people still like Zita, that she's Black Barbie and everything. Don't you think so? Do you think that Culture has more fans than Zita? I don't think so. I think people like Zita more than Culture. I think people like Zita more than Culture. I think people like Zita more than Tracy. Mensa, no, plenty. Mensa, no, plenty has fans. Oh, Chima said Mensa has fans. But do you think that Mensa fell off? Like he came with so much energy. You need to see Mensa's group. Oh, I just think that Mensa, for me, I know it's not going up today, for sure. And if you ask me, I think Mensa deserves to go far in the game. But I just feel like the entire crying thing in the diary session is becoming too much. I think it's becoming too much. It like I can't even sit through his diary session anymore. It's just very annoying. And whenever he's up for nomination, his entire attitude is not nice. He was Snail last week. Remember, Mensa has fans so much. I know he has fans. I know he's not going home to this week, but I just feel like Mensa is just misbehaving. Then Sultana as well. What if Big Brother shock you people today and evict one of the people we know that has strong fan base? Anything can happen. So for me, the people that we think that has strong fan base that might go, if I thought that the very people that will shock me, but will not really shock me though, is if Mide goes home today. Admin, which people do you think are going on today? I think that Culture and January. And if I thought it's three, Tracy, that's it. I will not be able to stream because of YouTube's policy, so I will not be able to stream. Yeah, that's why I can just gist about it because of how YouTube behaves. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. That's why I will not stream. Yeah. So as I was saying as well, I think Sultana is not going home this week, but at the same time, um, I think that she fell off. I think Sultana came in with so much energy. She's pretty. She's from the north. It was just nice, but I think she fell off. I dream about Sultana today, showing me how to wear turban. I think this voted her eviction. Maybe because you're looking at Sultana too much. That's why you're dreaming of her. That she's teaching you how to wear turban. But that's very funny. That's funny. Well, I don't think she's going home though, so you see her more, and maybe you're able to learn how to tie turban from her on your screen. I don't think she's going home this way, but I just feel like she I think Sultana had so much potential of going very far in the game. That's just my pain. But she's just at the background now. She's with Jason. I think as someone watching the entire game, it feels like she's her head is not in the game. That's what I just feel about Sultana. She's just all the wrong things. Sultana just had to be in the wrong side of history. Her entire gossip group, I just wanted more from Sultana. I wish that she went a different route. As if she went a different route, she would have been one of the top players this game. But now she's just really at the background most of the time, just in the corner. I that's one person I know fell off so hard this season. Then surprisingly, Faith. I know Faith. Nobody talks about Faith in the comment section. Is that people don't like Faith? Faith is such a strong player now. Faith, like, ooh, Faith. I'm also surprised that Faith has gone so far in the game. I know that Faith is definitely not going home today at all. If they call his name, I'll be very shocked because a lot of people love Faith now, just as much as they love Emisi, as much as they love Coin. And this someone that came to the game, he was quiet, and now he just exploded. I'm happy for him. And do you think? I don't know if this is too early, but do you think that Faith has a chance of winning this game? Let me know in the comments. I think so. I think Faith has a very huge chance of winning this game. Like he overtook now. He overtook a lot of people. He overtook Coin, he overtook Dede, he overtook Emisi for me right now. I think Faith is definitely going to be in that finals. And like somebody said in the comments, my top six are Emisi, Coin, Jason, Dede, Faith, and Sultana. That's Ola Yusuf. My top six, I don't know if this is too early, but my top six, if we're going, someone said, why is it not one streaming the show today? I'm not streaming. I'm just here to chat with people. Like I was saying, my top six has to be. I know. I don't 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 know now, but I know that definitely Dede is going to be there. I know Amy is going to be in the top finals. I know Faith is going to be in the finale as well. Those are just the three people I know that I'm sure are going to be in the finale. Then I know that an underdog will get there. I'm thinking that maybe Zita. If Tracy survives now, I think she's going to get to the very finale. Oh, Yemi said you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your compliment. I really appreciate. So I think that's it for me. Those are. I just have only three right now. I don't have any top six. But if I'm going to be giving the other three slots to people, I think people that deserve to be in the finale, that they played a very strong game. Telma tried. I don't know if you like her, but let me know. My top five, according to Jesse, is Emisi, Jason, Coin, Joanna, and Dede. People do not like Joanna. That's another one that surprises me a lot because Joanna is such a nice person, and I don't know if she's gonna. That's my fear for Joanna. I don't know if she's gonna go far in the game. That I hope that she continues fighting. I think she deserves a spot in the finale. Honestly, I do. If I'm gonna go back, this season is so hot that there are a lot of people that deserve to be in the finale. A lot of people deserve it, but we don't know. Let's see. Top six will be Emisi, Boy, yeah, Boy, Dede, Coin, Thelma, and Jason J. People still like Jason J. I thought Jason J fell off. That's one person I think that like he came in so strong, but now he's just at the back. Sultana, Faith, Emisi, Coin, are my main priority. Please don't mention that name, Thelma. Why don't people like Thelma? Like Joanna and Thelma are two people that I'm seeing a lot of people don't like them. And if we're being fair, Thelma, she's not perfect. Who when is the evicting, please? What time? It's by 7 p.m. tonight. Africa Magic. 7 p.m. So why don't people like Thelma? I think Thelma is such a huge player in the game. She's not my favorite, but she tried. Jason is still active. I think Jason fell behind. I think people like Thelma, they came with so much momentum and they kept the momentum till today. They're still fighting. But for me, Jason J, whenever he doesn't win head of house or he doesn't win some kind of things, he goes to the background. I see Jason taking over. No, 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 no. I think Jason can never take over Faith's game at all. I don't like Thelma, Zita, and Mide. Oh, I like Zita. I like Thelma. Mide is okay. And she's not my favorite person, but she's just okay in the game for me. And I don't think the person that said Jason J is taking over Faith's game. I don't think so. I think that Faith from the back he ran and he overtook a lot of people. That's what I think. I think he overtook a lot of people. I don't. I think Jason J fell off. Oh, he's not people that fell off for me. Him, Sultana. Then who else is in that house? Yeah, those two people. They came with so much energy that I'm here to play the game. Jason J, he came to the show like, oh, I am such a strong player. I'm going to, win head of house. But whenever he doesn't win, he has this attitude. Yeah, sometimes you feel like his head is not in the game. That's what I feel. Honestly, Thelma is a big player, but people don't see that. Yeah, she's such a big player. Thelma, if we're going to go by people that deserve it, I think Thelma deserves to be in that finale. Thelma, she's going home next week. Oh. She's most likely going home. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, she's going to go home. She's going to have a Sunday. But if I'm going to be analyzing according to people that have worked hard in the game, that deserve to be in the finale, Thelma can get there. That's what I'm trying to say. That Thelma can get to that finale because she tried. Even Joanna, as Thelma and Joanna, I do not understand the dislike for them at all because they are not really bad, and there's nobody that's perfect in the house. Everybody that says something scandalous about any other person. So yeah, Faith is liking Joanna, and Joanna might steal the game if he shows his feelings. Faith likes Joanna, but I don't think she can overtake him. Sultana P incident affected her game, but she's coming up now. I don't think Sultana can come back come back up. Oh, I don't think so at all. Because let me tell you why she cannot. I don't think Sultana will come back up. Because after that incident and everything, Sultana has just been on the wrong side of history from the beginning. Like from the beginning, she's just. There's nothing wrong with talking about your fellow housemate. There's nothing wrong with it, but she uses such strong languages. She gives up this very Sultana, like honestly, first time I saw Sultana, I was like, who is this girl? Oh my god, okay, this is definitely top 5 material. But in the game, she's just at the side. Especially these days, she's at the side like crazy. She's just in corner. She's there with Jason, she's there with Jason, or she's with them, Isabella. Media and Faith are going home today. Faith cannot go home today. Faith cannot go home today. No, no, no. Faith is definitely staying. Faith has a big fan base. Joanna is and onto Jason, and it's onto Jason, not Faith. She knows what she's playing. Yeah, I think that there's more chemistry between Jason J and Joanna than Faith. I noticed it yesterday in the what's it called when we were in the salon. The way Jason J was with Joanna, I was just kind of and say, okay, maybe Joanna prefers Jason to Faith. Who is going on today? Our prediction, we're just predicting. For me, we don't know who is going on today, but we're just predicting who is going. For me, my prediction is Culture, Denari, and if it's 3 people, maybe Tracy. Jesse says, my only issue with Thelma is that she's in nag, and Joanna have also started nagging like Thelma. You will tell me later Faith is going. Faith is not going home. Faith is not going home. Thelma talks, say some kind of things. I agree with you. I agree with you that Thelma can be someone that she can just be very. Faith is scattering the house and internet or cat and mouse, Faith and Emisi. Whoa, am I missing something? Earlier on, before I started this chat, he was actually having discussions with a fellow housemate about Emisi and the rest. So I don't think Faith is going anywhere. Please, will you stream it for us? As I'm not streaming because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Jason J, they have known each other before the house. Jason and Joanna. Oh, no wonder they are so close. That makes sense. But for some of them, Grace will find them pushed to the finale through HOH with yes, immunity card and any other tweets that yeah, that I'm saying. People like Joanna, Thelma, my own two is Culture Tracy for today's eviction. Yeah. Or if I told any other person Denari. That's my own prediction. Faith is Faith is not going home today, Ola Yusuf. Faith cannot go home. Nide and Thelma have said vile words lately when than what Sultana did in week one. Nobody has beaten Sultana. Nobody has beaten Sultana in vile things. Some Ibrahim said Isabella. You think Isabella is going home? For Ola Yusuf, I don't know why you're saying Faith is going home. It's not possible that Faith is going home. Faith has a huge fan base, the faithfuls, and they like him a lot and are voting for him. I don't think Faith is going home today at all. I wish you could bet on this. I know Faith is not going home today. Someone said caller. Faith, home is calling. Isha said Faith, home is calling. Hello, Khalid. I don't think Faith is going home. What is for saying Faith is going home? It's not possible that Faith is going home. Come on. Even if you don't like him, you also know that Faith is not going home this week. Denari, Tracy, and Mensa are going home. I don't think Mensa, I agree with you for Jesse, I agree with you for Denari and Tracy, but I don't think Mensa is going home today. This eviction will shock you. Let it shock us, please. Let it shock us. And Isabella call. Let's bet. Isabella is going. I don't think Isabella is going home today. Faith Coin Imisi can never go home today. Exactly, Emmanuel. As in, Faith Coin Imisi is like saying Imisi is going home today. It's not possible. Tracy, Zita, and Denari. I am said Tracy, Zita, and Denari. I don't think so. Faith got a very strong fan base. Exactly. My choice to leave is Denari, Tracy, and a shocker is either Isabella or Bright. Yeah, that would be the shock. Bright, Isabella, Mide, I really don't know the secret room members to go home because they have not done their registration. God help them. So Uwana Nkechi, they are not going home. People that went to the secret room, they are safe for the week. They have immunity, so they're not going home this week. So you can be rest assured that Rude Boy, Dede, and Joanna, they're not going home because they have immunity for the week. So yeah, they are safe for the week. So that's my prediction. There's nothing important about Imisi, but Imisi has a strong fan base. Faith and what of Dede? Dede is safe for the week. Faith is strong. Go, I beg, make a no go. I want the cat and mouse fight. Yes, I know that Faith is definitely not going on this week at all. Yeah, Culture might go home today. That's my prediction. I think Culture might go home today. But yeah, let's see what happens tonight. And thank you so much for joining my live discussion. This was such a fun discussion. Denari, Tracy are going to stay. Really? Isha, really? I don't think so. I think Tracy might stay because Tracy have told us that she's not going anywhere. But Denari, I don't know. Denari might not go. If I don't think Denari is good. I don't think Denari is staying. Culture will go next week. You have a point, Emmanuel. You have a point. So who will go home? You have a point that Culture might go home next week. Then who will go home today? Sultana and her game greatly diminished. Yes, exactly. Her game diminished. These messages are coming in so fast. Culture, my guy. Denari, Tracy, Mensa, Culture, Zita. If any three from me will go, I will not be surprised at all. True, but I don't want Zita to go home. Another plus might be Sultana shock eviction. Did you notice the line of questions during the diary session? I did not watch her diary session. Really, what did they tell her? Faith came home from nowhere and she has got a lot of fans. Yeah, I can't wait to see them all outside the house. That's when they would really know who loves them and not. That's true. And I cannot wait for that reunion. I think that these housemates, they don't fight in reunion. It's not possible. They'll definitely fight. Tracy wants to go home. Really? But I know her fans won't allow her. Culture and Tracy with Isabella, Bright, Mide, and Kola are going on. I think that, funny enough, Lulu, I think that Bright, Mide, and Kola are going to go home on the same day. But it's not going to be today. I think maybe the week before the finale. But the thing is that of the three of them, only Kola has a strong fan base. So what will happen? Faith is going home. Faith is going, trust me. Faith fight go deal for reunion. Yes, these housemates are crazy. Definitely Hassana. Fight. They must definitely fight. Isabella will not go today. Yeah, Isabella is not going home today, Ola. I agree with you that Isabella is not going home today. But Faith, you saying Faith is going home, I disagree with you on that one. Faith cannot go home. Bright lost his manager and has since suffered. Yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. Yeah. And his team tried though, yeah, he's still in the house even after that. Him if Bright goes home today, I will not be surprised. If Mide goes home today, I will not be surprised. But I don't want them to go home now. I don't know if you get me. I don't want them to go home now. Let's just leave them small. Let's just leave them small for now. One person that got we don't see coming is Tracy. No, Mide is going. I will only calm down if the secret room members do diary section. In Kechi, they are not going home this week. Trust me. They are not going home this week. They are safe for the week. Enoch said Mensah, Sultana, Mide, and Bright. I don't think Mensah is going home, Enoch. I want to see Mayday without Bright in the house. That's going to be interesting. Okay. That's going to be very interesting. Tracy said it with her mouth when Ruboy came back. Really? Okay. Ola, I thought you were saying Faith is going home. That was my, like, okay, why would you say Faith is going? Okay, now I understand you. I understand you. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining my live chat. This has been such a pleasant live chat. This is my second live chat, and this has been so much fun. Thank you so much. All housemates are worth the money. Yes, I agree with you. And that's on that note, I'm going to close the live discussion. All housemates are worth the money. They are giving us such a great show. We are having so much fun, and I appreciate all of you that join this live chat so much. Thank you for leaving your comments. Thank you for chatting with me. I really appreciate. Join me again next week. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I really appreciate you guys, all of you. Ola, Nkechi, thank you so much. I have my faith, but the only housemate I'll give my first vote to is Faith, even though he's my third faith. Maybe Bright's manager was his girlfriend. Yakubu, not fair. You can believe that Ivata and Big Soso already started receiving gifts. Even Doris has started receiving gifts as well. So yeah, going home is not such a bad thing after all. So whoever goes home today, you tried. Faith and Emisi are safe, of course. Lolo, they are definitely safe. Yeah, so bye. Somebody Grace just came and she's saying Bright, Denari, Tracy, and Culture. Yeah, I agree with you. I think so. God, this one I hope you are saying Bright. And I feel bad. Are you gonna go live? No, I'm not going to go live because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I will not be going live. Sorry about that. Bye, admin. I really enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much, Esther, Ezra, calling my guy till finals. Goodbye. Thanks, God.